So as some of you guys might know, the Grand Summoners Q&A AMA recently happened, and a lot of somewhat decent information came out of it. I feel like a lot of it was already stuff that we knew was coming, but I guess it was nice to have more so than anything. And also, I know there's something that everybody wants me to talk about. Sorry if I'm not like super enthusiastic about it. Whenever I first heard about it, I was like, oh shit, that's cool. But then after everybody kept bringing it up, I was like, yeah, this is whatever. But what it was that Yama P shouted me out, and he said that I was a true Grand Summoners fan, I think it was. So I appreciate Yama P. I'm glad that you enjoy the channel. And you know, our sponsorship is just an email away, I'm just saying. So what is all the information that came out from the Reddit AMA? To be honest with you, I didn't really look over it too much. I just saw what everyone else summarized for it. So first and foremost, seems like auto redeploy is being worked on, but they do not have a release date yet. Of course, auto redeploy is a feature that is in Grand Summoners JP. This allows you to instantly repeat a quest and do it over and over and over and over. I think all the way up till 20 times, I think. But still, it's a way for you to auto repeat stuff like crests, stuff like events, all that good stuff. From what I know, it only works in solo though, does not work in multiplayer, but that's better than anything. The anime was just a promotional video. Am I spelling cap? I could have swore last year that whenever the Crunchyroll Expo came out, for whatever it was, whenever they was talking about the Grand Summoners anime, didn't they say it was gonna have 12 episodes? And then now it's just a promotional video? Am I missing something here? If it was just a promotional video, that doesn't make sense because the way that Yama P was talking and the way that it was translated sounded like that it was going to be more than that, because if it was just a promotional video, that thing was done at Crunchyroll Expo. We haven't got any new promotional anime videos from what I know. That is the same promo video that they use literally even in the Phantom Sniper saga. That kind of sucks. Next is they'll think about giving units true weapons, such as Gerald and Weaver, or aka just any unit in the game that's awoken that doesn't have a true weapon that's from like a Hero Fest. Weaver true weapon could be pretty interesting because it could be something to help with water nuking or water buffing. Gerald true weapon would just be a tank item, so I mean, not really too exciting. They're hoping to have chapter 16 out by the end of the year, with Awoken Reyes being around fall. However, it may take longer. Good thing Yu-Gi-Oh's a thing. Also, by the way, I do want to say that the new event that came out, the story event, I really like how it was set up because it was a new UI, so I got really excited. I thought it was something completely new, and then I realized that it's just another like material grinding event, and I was like, oh, I got kind of sad because I thought it was something brand new, dude. Because I was like, wow, this looks new, this looks crazy, but it's just like every other event. I will say I do like the new logo for Chapter 11. It reminds me of like One Piece or something, but I fuck with it. New summon animations may be coming. For summon animations, I've talked about it before, but yeah, you know, it would be nice to have some pretty clean summon animations because I feel like GS is pretty lacking in that department. And now coming to think about it, GS really doesn't have too many things that have a lot of flair to it. Hopefully the new animations are cool. I don't know if they'll be on the level of something like Last Claudia, because I would actually enjoy that. How they take like the 2D characters, put them in a 3D plane, and then also do like the 3D model, technically 2D/3D model of Kyle. I wouldn't mind that for something like Grand Summoners as well. Or I think I talked about it before with other stuff, but I also said that it would be cool if they did like a Dragon Ball Legends approach to it. The summon animation is Reyes fighting Rags or something like that, and then depending on who comes in to help Reyes depends on what you get. I also think that would be pretty cool. So I think there's a lot of animations they could go with here and make it look a lot better than what it already is. Real-time PvP is scheduled but being worked on, just like everything. Different forms of existing units are being planned. We're getting a light Rags, maybe, just maybe. I don't know how that would work, but maybe. You know, are we gonna get a dual element Zeorg where he's dual wielding Xyz and what's his other sword called? Rude Magus? Are we actually going to go with the lore? Are we going to do that? Or are we just going to skip past everything? In regards to the Kill la Kill units getting true weapons, true equips will be coming along with a very major announcement in the future. How much want to bet this major announcement is Kill la Kill returning? And it has to come back in order for the true weapons to come, but dude, it's gonna be such a dead month and a half when that happens. But not for everybody who hasn't experienced it yet, but for everybody who has experienced it, GG, bro. I'm praying for us. A clan/guide system won't be added to the game, nor will more sticker pages for multiplayer. Am I the only one that every time they say this, it makes me a little bit upset, because I feel like this is a system that would work really, really well in the type of game Grand Summoners is. And every time they say that they just don't want to add it, I'm just like, man, have y'all even like considered, talked about it, like drew up like a mock-up of it or something? Like every single time they say this, I'm just like, man, this would give me a reason to get on the game, at least for a little bit. Or if not even like, if it was crazy in depth, just like a guild system or something, like having a guild and having a community of people just to play with and talk to and to be a part of in any game is really cool. And it's something that the MMO genre, of course, is known for. And that's one of the reasons that MMOs are so big, is because that community aspect, right? Because that player interaction, being able to interact with other people is really, really dope. Even though the guild system would be probably very, very bland, I want to say, I would still be down with it if it's something on the lines of like Seven Deadly Sins guild system, where we could have like guild PvP, we could have guild raid bosses where we have to tackle different things with other guilds. Like the content for this could be technically endless. Granted, could there just be a guild that has all the OPS wells in it? Yeah, probably. But still, this would be such a sick thing, and I would be down for it. Due to limited resources, heavy community engagement like we had with Kyoka isn't planned. So what happened to Kyoka? Is she still there? This sounds like they offed her, didn't it? Like this honestly sounds like this is like a character in a story that just got killed or something. Like, what happened to Kyoka? Due to limited resources too. But there is a dude on YouTube that knows a thing or two about editing and video creation that could possibly make a news video with some pretty decent animations and everything every month or every 2 weeks for this company. But yeah, limited resources. I don't know who could even help with that. An update regarding the half-off Miku banner will be coming soon. If you guys don't know what happened with this, apparently Belle, I think, was on the banner and she wasn't supposed to be. So people who summoned on it and wind up getting Belle technically got scammed because she wasn't meant to be on the banner in the first place. So I'm assuming what they're going to do with this is give your crystals back, or they're going to give you the other unit that you should have got instead or something. But I'm assuming with this, they're probably going to refund you the crystals that you summoned on the banner, or probably everybody who summoned on the banner will probably get their paid crystals back. And that's usually what happens in other games whenever a mess up like this occurs. As far as everything else that came out of the AMA, that's pretty much it. If you want to know some of Yamapi's favorite mangas and animes, he said JoJo, My Hero Academia, Kingdom, Dororo, I don't even know what that is, ReZero Fairy Tail, Shield Hero, Tokyo Revengers, Monster, and Baki the Grappler. So a maybe, possibly, hints at some possible crossovers. Because he used to only say JoJo for this. He used to not list out everything because I think he said he would sometimes spoil what it would be. But so far we have gotten, what, 3 of these crossovers? So it's very possible we get the other animes too. Either way though, that was it for the AMA. I say overall, pretty solid. Not anything like too wild that came out of it. They usually don't announce anything like that. They save the big announcements, of course, for Crunchyroll Expo every year or our anniversary roadmaps and everything. So I have to wait on that. As for what I'm most hyped about from this entire thing, it's actually nothing. To be honest, I think I got disappointed more so than anything. I think the thing that was most hyped to me, of course, was my shout out from Yamapi, which, like I said, was pretty dope. But I think I'm very disappointed in a lot of things. The fact that a clan system is constantly gutted every single time it's brought up. The fact that anime was just a promotional video and that no community engagement because of limited resources. Shit, this AMA was definitely something. That's going to be it for this one. Tell me down below what you guys thought about the AMA. If you guys want to check out any of the other Grand Simmers content that we do on the channel, of course the videos will be popping up on your screen right now. Highly recommend you click on them if you enjoyed this video, since this was a more subtle and chill video. But that's going to be it for this one. Thank you all again for coming out. And oh yeah, before you leave, don't forget to drink water.